Hello, this is Bernie Bishop. Welcome back to Bernie's Fishing Adventures. Today we're going to be doing a little different video here. You can see here my son's fishing rod. The line's really crazy and stuff. So I'm going to get rid of this line first of all, and then I'm going to show you how to re-spool out the line. So let me go ahead and I'm going to cut this down here, take it apart, and we're going to take out the line up here. This line is no good. Use a fish knife, you can use it, any kind of, as long as you can cut the line, right? So you got that. Got the line off here now. This line was getting tangled like crazy, so I got to take all the line off here. Put a new hook on there, new rig for my son. So it's a lot of work, but I got to do it for my son. His fishing pole was really messed up. I was fishing out the other day, and it was just not working. It kept on tangling like crazy. I was like, okay, this is not going to work. Of course, I had the wrong hook on there. But then again, I didn't buy this fish rod. Actually, my son actually found it, so that's fine. So you just go ahead and take all the line off here, of course. Got all the old line off there because there's many different ways to do it. You can just do whatever you see fit. Take all the line off here. So let me put in a quick pause here because you just take a while. Got a line off here. Okay, I just see all the line off here. I got a hook on there. I might try to salvage the hook and stuff. It's fine, but the line is no good, so I'll get rid of the line. Take the bobber. Oh, that's somebody's trying to call me in on. I'm going to talk to this person now because it doesn't probably like a telemarketer or something like that. So I found out for somebody trying to call there. So now see how empty now. All the lines off there now. So what we're gonna do now is when you put the new line on there, of course, you got to make sure the spool's open, but when you get tied on there, you're gonna have to make it close, so you can do that like that, right? So let me go ahead and get the new line out. You can buy a different kind of line. It all depends what the reel can take. If you put too much heavy line on there, of course, it's not gonna have good casting distance. You're gonna have more problems, right? This is not too heavy. It's only like 12 pound. Tri-lean super strong line. Yeah, it seems like a pretty decent line. On my other fishing pole, I use a 25-pound braid, which is pretty good. I catch big fish with that. Catch some peacock bass with that one, of course, and some snakehead and so on. But this is, we can catch some smaller fish, but it still works. So I always get the green one. The green one is pretty good. It's pretty good. No visibility for the fish. You can't see it as well, so that's good. And I try to always take the sticky thing out. They'll stick a thing on the line. Save that. Come down and reuse that. So we're going to do, many people do different things as far as the line is concerned. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. But some people use different things as far as the different kind of knots. But the bottom line is that you put it through this first one, right? See that here is the very first one. Put it on there. Make sure it's open there first. So make sure it's open there first, right? Then when you get the knot on there, and you're going to close the bail, and then you're going to reel it. So when you reel it, if you're going clockwise, you got to make sure the line is going off counterclockwise and vice versa. So you got to make sure it's going the opposite way, right? So let's go and get a quick tie here. Let me put a quick pause here. Okay, here we go. So now we got our knot here. We're ready to get the spool on there. Make sure you kind of wet your fingers a little bit. Wet your fingers a little bit. Then you got to hold it tight. And like that, hold it tight. And you just keep spooling, right? Until it goes up the right way. Make sure you gotta hold tight with your fingers. Just keep going until you got it on there. See, look, like this. Like this, just keep going on there. Just keep going. You just keep going. It's really easy. Hold it tight. You don't want the line to be loose. Make sure it's nice and tight. Just keep going, right? So now I've got a good go now. Keep going now. There's no exact amount you need to be put on there, but you want to put quite a few on there. Quite a bit of line on there because when you're fishing, you don't want to run out, of course, when you're trying to fish. Or if you're catching a fish that's taking a line out, you definitely don't want to run out of line. That'd be bad, right? And they cut you off. That'd be very, very bad, right? So you gotta make sure you got enough line on there. So you just keep spooling on there. You just keep going. Got my green line. It's like 12-pound braid, which is it's not bad. It's pretty good for like inland lakes. It's pretty good. Unless you're catching a big fish like a snakehead or peacock bass, probably not good for that. You can probably still catch with that, but It's better. Of course, for me, I personally use a 25 pound braid for a snakehead because they got sharp teeth and because you got a good fight for them. Also, when you catch a peacock bass, it's definitely good to have a thicker line. But sometimes if you want to go like maybe even go to ocean diving, that might be a thicker line too. I've been doing a little catching in the Biscayne Bay recently. It's been interesting catching some different fish there. But see, we're getting pretty close there. See the thing there? See, I'm trying to let that on the thing. It shows it's about right, maybe a little bit more. You want to put too much, it's gonna all come off. But you want to put a little bit more like that. That's probably good right there. After they do that, so I got a little tangle there. Sorry about that. I went the wrong way. So let me fix it real quick here. A little bit of tangle there, so I'm trying to get that out of there. But yeah, we're about good right here now. See, that's why you don't go the wrong way. You go the wrong way, you have tangle. So that's not hard to fix. You just gotta fix it quick here, and put on quick pause here. Trying to fix this for you.